Hello, Cadet Mosback here. I'm going to be showing you how you should be setting up your flick for this upcoming FTX. A lot of you do not have your pouches in, don't have your flicks adjusted, and I hope this video helps. All right, this is how your flick should look. Additionally, there should be a medical pouch here, but I do not have one. So if you are missing pouches, it's okay. As long as you have the essentials, you should be good. The essentials being 2 canteen pouches and 3 mag holders. All right. I have 2 grenade pouches in ROTC. You'll never have a grenade on you, but it is good to put things like your red lens in here, or if you have a compass, to put your compass in there. Fits perfectly. Additionally as well, I have my eye pro above here and my gloves above here. Going into adjusting your flick, adjust it up. So if it's too low on your body, you will use these straps, right? The more you tighten them, the higher it'll go on your body, the less, the lower. Use tape. Tape's not gonna fall out. It's gonna stay nice and secure, and these won't be dragging down because they're pretty long. Next is your belt line, right? So this right here is the adjuster for the belt line. It comes out on 2 sides. This is the first side right here. It's in here, and this is the adjuster for it. So to tighten it, you're gonna pull it and tighten it with this right here. Okay, and it's the same thing on this side. So the more you pull this, the tighter it's going to get around your body. And you don't want it too tight, but you also don't want it too loose, because if it's loose, it messes up your fitting for all your canteen pouches and magazine pouches, and it just looks weird on your body. Now I'm going to show you how it should look on your body. All right, here it is. As well, I would tape this up, so I'm actually going to do that now. All right, so now that's not dangling there. Good. All right, so when you're done adjusting these, it's pretty easy to do it when it's on your body. Mine's already adjusted, so you're going to tuck these back in these little pockets here. You're going to zip it up. You can use that, doesn't really do anything. All right, so here is my belt line, right? Be above your belt line. It should not droop past your belt line, okay? It's kind of hard. If I had a uniform on, my belt would be here. So the flick is above that, all right? So these back straps, get it up to where it's above, right? And then once it's adjusted correctly, then use your tape, tape it up, easy, all right? The waistline should be tight, right? I should be able to get my whole hand in here, all right? You don't want it tight to where you can't even breathe, right? And you also have pockets on the inside of here, which I'll show you. Also have pockets on the inside of here too, so it's easy access. You want to be able to get your hand in there. Say you have a notebook, it's a good place to put your notebook. I do that personally. So not too tight, but not too loose. See how it's tight around my back? You don't want this flapping out, right? You don't want it super loose. You want it secure, all right? Your magazine pouches, I'm a right-hand shooter, right? So if I'm holding a weapon here, I want my mags with my left hand so I can reload, right? So you're gonna put the 2 on this side and then offloading 1 on the other side. It's preference, but that was how it was taught to me, and I'm 99% sure that's the correct way to do it. 2 on the left for the right. If you're a left-hand shooter, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Med pouch will be next to the one that has the 1, and then with your canteens. When you're setting up your pouches, like I explained before, you want if you're a right-hand shooter, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. Next, you probably don't have any of these on right now if you're watching this video. So you might be wondering, how the hell did I get these on? There's little weavers, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. All right, so ideally you want this either right in this hole or the one next to it. There'll be enough space. If you can get it in this, go for it. But you just want it very close to where the zipper is, right? In between, there should be no gap, right? So I have the first slot open, it's in the second one, the next strap's in the third one, and then it's right on to the next. There's no spacing in between these two. Is because you want to leave enough space for canteen pouch, right? So you want to have either 1 or even 2 spaces before it gets to the back of your flick. Why we do it is because when you have it on, you don't want it too far back, right? You don't want your canteen pouch on your back, because how are you going to put your backpack on, right? Next is weaving. So why we weave our pouches on is to make sure they're more secure. For instance, my canteen pouch has no buttons, right? And this has never fell out before once. Why? Because like a basket, it goes under, right? Under that, then in these little, there's little slits on the canteen pouch itself. So it goes in, out, in, out, in, out, like a basket, right? Just think of it that way. So that's not falling off, right? If you don't weave it and say the buttons fall out, they may fall out of your flick. So weaving is the secure way to